Hi, I'm Phyllis Shapiro, and welcome to my Oriental Medicine video blog. I am an Oriental medical practitioner in New York City. I have been licensed since 1996. I have a 4-year degree from an Oriental medical school. I have been nationally certified in both acupuncture and Chinese herbs. And I do practice and teach you a little bit of Qigong, which are breathing exercises, a little bit of Tai Chi or some amount of body movements, and doing varying Oriental practices that will help affect the flow of circulation in your body and help improve your general health. Oriental medicine, again, is a very old modality, and it treats almost everything that doesn't require surgical intervention. For today, I would like to discuss allergies. 2010, this has been a particularly bad year for allergies, certainly in New York. The amount of rain and the warm weather has brought all of the trees into bloom at the same time, and many people who don't normally suffer from allergies are really having a difficult time. What can we do for allergies? For the most part, if you're aware of your sensitivities, we do try to treat you and strengthen your body at the 6 months when you're not in your allergic state. That is usually the better time to treat you and strengthen you. During the time that you have an allergy attack or your allergy season, what we hope to do is certainly alleviate the symptoms without the use of other medications. So we can address those flu-like and cold-like symptoms, but for the most part, the real healing treatments come during the seasons that you're not so allergic. What anyway is an allergen? From our perspective, and from many at this point, we know it's a sensitivity, and it can be a sensitivity to food, mold, fabric, any environmental substance that is out there. New plastics can make people breathe with more difficulty, can make swallowing more difficult. What we'd like to do in terms of treating allergies is lower your threshold. Maybe it's raise your threshold. Lower your sensitivity by raising your threshold to your sensitivity. We do this through many different ways. We teach you some breathing techniques so that you can enhance the oxygen content and level of your blood and give you more strength. We increase your circulation, which again clears your body systems, clears these pathways or meridians through your body, and helps you breathe better, helps your body function better, and helps you be able to have a boundary that these allergens cannot pass through and affect you negatively. It's currently believed that some of these allergies and sensitivities have happened because the first time you ate something or smelled something, you may have had a negative body experience. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter. I kind of try to describe it as possibly, since I personally am allergic to roses, or the smell of roses, is it's possible as a little girl I got too close and my nose got scratched and I had this whole negative sensation to getting close and smell the roses. And so my eyes watered and I cried, and so when I smell roses, my body remembers that negative sensation. We're pretty good at that. Our bodies know if you bang your head, you're not going to do it too many times on the same piece of furniture. And so when I smell the roses, my eyes water up, my nose starts to run. I have these negative sensations that I associate with the smell of roses. There are techniques that we can use to strengthen your body, to strengthen your immune system, to strengthen those glands in your body that produce the fluids, and just change your perception, change my perception, so that after several treatments, I may not still like the smell of roses, but it doesn't give me that same, whoa, I'm allergic, I can't get near the roses feeling anymore. This doesn't mean, however, that if you're allergic to certain foods that we recommend that you go out and eat those foods. but we can alleviate many of the symptoms. We can make that threshold where you suddenly feel the allergy be a much higher threshold, so that you are able to enjoy the outdoors, or animals, or all the things that you thought you really needed to avoid in order to stay healthy. The process involves certainly coming in and getting evaluated, and then several treatments which involve acupuncture, or the insertion of needles in your body, these fine gauge needles in points on your body that strengthen those areas in which your sensitivity manifests, and then building up points on your back. These are considered shoe points or strengthening points, and dealing with conditioning you to greater exposure without the symptoms, without necessarily going through the allergic process that Western medicine would have you go through with increasing doses with injections on a weekly basis. I had years of that never really worked for me. This particular treatment that I now do, I find does work and has been very effective on many people. If you have any questions, please, my website is running across the bottom of the screen. Please look it up, ask a question. I will be happy to respond to you in an email or in a future blog. I'm happy to answer your questions. I look forward to future happy springs and health, and helping you deal with any of the problems that affect you. Sheshe.